So welcome to this class, everyone. Thank you. Feet on the bar. You've got 2 black and 1 red cord on your reformer today for the warm-up footwork. So starting with toes on the bar, heels together, knees together, squeezing the knees together. Exhale, extend the legs, inhale, and bend the knees. And exhale, inhale. We're focusing on using the abdominal muscles to keep the pelvis really still. There's a little bit of neutral spine, so your lumbar curve has a slight gap. Your neck and shoulders are completely relaxed. Exhaling as you push evenly with both feet. And last one. Come all the way in. Now halfway out, little pulses. Squeeze the knees together. Engage the pelvic floor. Find the stabilization of the pelvis. No movement, and the rib cage is soft. Neck is long and relaxed. And last one, extend the legs all the way. Engage the quads, bend the knees, come back to the beginning. V position, toes apart, heels together. Push against the heels, against each other. Exhale, extend the legs using the inner thighs. Inhale and bend. Last one. All the way, squeeze the knees together, bend, come halfway out and pulse in and out, focusing on the knee over the foot. Extend the legs all the way, knees touch, bend, come all the way back to the beginning. Heels on the bar, hip width apart, flex the feet towards the head. Inhale, exhale, and squeeze, push, straighten the legs, and inhale and bend. Exhale and inhale. Make sure the knees stay over the feet stay flexed, so you feel the stretch in the back of the leg. Pelvis is still, spine is slightly neutral, neck is long and relaxed, rib cage is down. One more. Come all the way in, halfway out, pulsing. Don't let the knees rock. They stay over the feet stay flexed. Extend the legs all the way. Bend, come all the way in, arches over the bar. So the feet are literally over the top of the bar. Toes wrapping over, heels wrapping under. Push, extend the legs. Exhale as you push. Make sure the knees don't roll in. One more. Halfway out, pulsing in and out. And extend the legs all the way. Bend the knees, come all the way in. Toes on the bar in this position. Straighten the legs. Lower the heels through the bar. Lift and lower. Take your time. Let the ankle move through its full range, stretching the Achilles. Using the belly still, rib cage is soft. One more. Now alternating legs, bend one knee, lower the other heel, and reverse. It's called running. Feel the stretch. Keep the knees aligned over the feet. Use the belly. Two more. And bend, come all the way in. One leg, we're going to work the left leg, lifting the right leg in the air. Extend the left leg, lift the right leg. Now flex the foot, lower the heel, point the toe, and bend. And again, straighten, flex, lift, bend. One more. Lower, lift, and bend. Keep the right leg bent halfway out, pulsing in and out on the left leg. And extend the left leg all the way, extend the right leg in the air, bend, change legs. Straightening the right leg, lift the left leg, lower the heel and flex the foot. Point and bend. Straighten, lower and flex, lift, bend. Last one. Good, halfway out, pulsing. Extend the leg, lift the left leg in the air, and come back to the beginning. Wide position, turned out, feet on the bar, and push. Use your belly. Rib cage is down. Neck is long. One more. Pulses in and out, small movement. Feel the neutral spine. You have a little bit of a gap in your lower back. Gauge the belly, pelvis doesn't rock. And extend the legs all the way. Bend, come in. Now simply rotate the feet inward until the knees touch. Straighten the legs, bend. One more. Great. Come all the way in. Put the legs on the outside of the bar. Take the pillow out from under your head. I'm going to do the pelvic lift. So slowly rolling your tailbone up off the platform, lifting your bottom until your shoulder blades remain down. Squeeze the glutes. Breathe out as you straighten the legs. Inhale as you bend. Don't let your bottom drop. Keep it in the air. Exhale as you push, relax the neck. Two more. Lifting, lifting. If you push down with your hands on the platform, it helps a little bit. Come all the way in. Hold it, squeeze. Now roll down one vertebra at a time until the tailbone is down. Going, push the tailbone away. Great, now keep rolling, tipping the pelvis forward, stretching lower back, and come back down into neutral. Great, pick up the straps behind you. We can do the ab work now. Arms are straight in the air. Feet go into tabletop or chair position. With long arms, exhale, lower the arms to the platform. Inhale as you lift. Lower. Become aware of your shoulder blades. Keep the rib cage down and the neck long. Two more. Now, as you exhale, you're going to lift your upper body evenly using both sides of your abdominals and go back down. Exhale and lift and lower. As you lift, don't let your rib cage pop. Now we're going to also extend the legs. Extend at 45 is the hardest. If you can't manage that, you can extend to 90 degrees. If you can't manage that, you can leave your legs in the chair position. Two more. Keeping the legs in tabletop, circle with the arms. Exhaling as you pull. Rib cage is down, neck is long. Reverse the direction. Straps stay tight. Two more. Bring the arms down long beside you, palms face your body. Lift to shoulder height Exhale and pull. Become aware of that imprinting of your spine as you engage your abs. One more. Now I'm going to add the head. Don't let the ribs pop as you come down. Now extend the legs. Use your breath. Last one. Good. Now eagle. So arms along by your side. You're going to bend your elbows. Forearms are parallel to the floor. Exhale, pull forward. Add the head. And the legs. Last sit. Tricep press. Elbows are down. Arms, hands are bent. Arms are bent, facing the front. Push forward with the hands. Feel the triceps engage. Exhale as you push. Belly is engaged. Add the head. And the legs. Good. Take a break for a second. We're going to do the full 100. So again, the modifications for the legs are, this is completely neutral. This is tabletop, 90 degrees, 45 degrees. Starting with the arms in the air, we're going to lower the arms, lift the head, and extend the legs. Pumping the hands gently up and down, breathing in, out, 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 7, out, 8, out, 9, out, last one, in, out. Hold it there for a second, extend the legs, lower them a little bit, push the arms away, and relax. Very good. Hug your knees into your chest. Roll from side to side a little bit, stretch out the lower back. Let's do rollovers to stretch out the hips and the back. So feet on the bar, cross the right leg over the left leg, roll both knees to the left, look to the right, stretch out the right arm. Every breath, let that foot drop a little bit more. You should feel the stretch all the way through the rib cage, into the hip, down into the lower back. One more deep breath. Nice. Roll back to the center, cross the left leg over the right leg, roll to the right, look to the left. One more deep breath. And use your belly, roll back to the center. Straighten the legs, put the feet in the straps, one at a time. And bring both legs to 45 degrees. Let's keep our feet parallel. Relax the neck. We're gonna lift and lower. Lifting to 90. Don't let the tailbone come off. Exhale, push both forward. Inhale, lift. Feel the stretch. Exhale. One more. Feel the hamstrings stretching, lower back pushing away, and come back to 45 degrees. Circles, start small. Point and flex your feet to get a little more stretch. Make them a little bit bigger. One more. And now we're going to reverse the direction. Small circles to begin. little bigger. Last one. Come back to 45. Externally rotate at the hips, heels are together. Make a V, come to 90, separate the legs in scissors and squeeze together. Last one, come together, then slowly go out to the side, stretching. Keep the heels away from you for a minute and let the inner thighs stretch. Exhale, let anything lengthen that feels tight. And now let the heels come a little closer to your head. Get another stretch. Feel the lower back release. Good, neck is long. Rib cage is down. Bend the knees, bring the heels together. Exhale, push forward until the knees meet. Inhale, bend. Exhale, push forward. Now we'll add the circle. Bend the knees, extend the legs out to the side, squeeze together. And now reverse the direction, straight legs out to the side, bend the knees, find the heels, use the inner thighs and the pelvic floor to extend the legs. One more. Good. Bring the legs parallel, feet together, knees together. Bend the knees into the chest. Feel the lower back stretch. Exhale, push forward. Add the circle, bend the knees, straight legs to the ceiling, knees squeeze together, push forward. Keep the tailbone down on the platform. And reverse the direction, straight legs to the ceiling, squeeze the knees together, push forward. Keep the rib cage down and the neck long. And last one, extend the legs to 45. So we're going to do the spine stretch now. So straight legs, let them lift into the air, let the reformer lift you into a shoulder stand. Push the feet away, bend the knees, knees fold over the head, come down as far as you can, keeping the feet where they are, one vertebra at a time, roll the spine down, keeping the tailbone, pushing it away from you. And when it comes all the way down to the platform, knees come into your bottom and extend and lift into the shoulder stand. Use your breath. Feel a stretch in the back. You're in a C curve, basically, when your legs are bent. Keep the feet there, roll the spine down and away. And one more. Extend the legs into the shoulder stand. If this is too hard, you can always add another yellow cord. And come down and extend the legs. Good. Take one foot out, bring that foot to the bar, and the other foot comes out. Roll off to the side. I'm going to sit up for the arms. You can choose to do your arms either cross-legged, sitting back against the shoulder pads. If you can't cross your knees and you'd like to straighten your legs, you can. If that's too hard to pivot forward, then you can sit on a yoga box or a block. And if you'd like a little more challenge, you can kneel. Take the red cord off. So if you've never knelt before, you need to be very careful. I'm going to show you why. So the right kneeling position is feet on the headrest. Knees are under your hips. There's a triangle created using your glutes. So if you've never done this before, you're going to start to pull very slowly and not fall forward. So be very careful. And lifting to shoulder height and down. Now we've got 2 black cords on. If that's too much, go down half a cord if you have the yellow cord, or take a whole black one off. Squeeze the glutes, use the belly, relax the neck. The work is being done behind the shoulder blades. One more. Keep your arms at shoulder height, out to the side for hug a tree. Feel the shoulder blades come together. Exhale, pull forward. Exhaling as you pull. Neck is long, shoulders are down, belly is engaged. One more, keep the arms straight out in front, palms face the floor, the straps come over the top of the elbows. Bend the elbows out to the side and pull forward. So the forearms are parallel to the floor. It's called eagle, like eagle wings. Two more. Now salute, out to the side, elbows out to the side and push forward. Make sure you extend your arms so the triceps engage. If this is hard, just take a cord off, or you can go back to sitting. Clearly, as you go to kneeling, it becomes harder, so you can use less resistance. Two more. Now, arms straight out in front, elbows are high, bend the elbows, they face the floor, palms face forward, tricep press, push forward. Exhale as you pull. Last one, circles. Circles are the hardest. So go up and out first. Pull here, exhale. They don't go too far back. One more, and now reverse the direction. And this is even harder. So lifting, there's the exhalation. Inhale, exhale. The work is being done behind your back, behind the shoulder blades. Shoulders are down and relaxed. The neck is long. Belly is engaged. Glutes are engaged. Two more. Never be afraid to go down in resistance. Last one. Very good. So you're going to put one strap down, put the right strap down, face the left, turn sideways. If you're kneeling, stay kneeling. If you're sitting, cross-legged, uncross your legs and go the opposite way. And if you were sitting with your legs straight out in front, make sure they're out and off the floor. So pick up the back strap in the back hand and pull the elbow into the side. Pull the arm across the belly, like you're opening and closing a door. Last one, keep the arm across the belly. Now, as if you're rubbing your belly, use your pecs. Slide the elbow out to the side and pull forward across your belly. Keep the shoulder back and down. Two more. Now pick up the strap with both hands, loop them together, rotate the upper body away to the back of the room, and as you pull, you're going to rotate into the center of the room. So the hips stay facing forward, only the upper body rotates at the waist. Stay very tall. You're very tall through your spine. Last one. Good. Put the strap down and sit sideways for mermaid. So the lower leg of the left leg runs alongside the shoulder pads. The right leg is bent. And the goal is to try to get both sit bones down on the platform evenly. Put the right hand on the bar, left hand is extended. Lower the shoulders, relax. So we're side bending. So as you push, you're gonna lift, lift, lift with the left arm, reaching. Try to reach as far as you can. Try to make that left arm reach the right arm. Keep pushing. Relax the neck, relax the shoulders, stretch through the side body and down into the hip. Push away a little further, exhale, find the tightness. Inhale and come up, and again. So reaching. And come up. And now we're going to rotate. So reach, reach, reach. Go as far as you can. First, reach with that left arm and push the left hip away. Now you're going to rotate the shoulders. Bring the left hip up off the platform. Left arm goes to the bar. Push away from the bar with both arms. Stretching. Reach deep into the hip. Take a breath. And now if you can take the left arm and reach across to the right bar of the reformer, rotating your body to look under the right arm. Stretch, feel the rotation. Find where it's tight, take a breath. And now inhale and unwind. And come out of the stretch. Put the red cord on. Face the back of the room, sitting on your bottom. Feet go onto the headrest. Legs are bent. Pick up the straps. Arms are long, palms face the ceiling. Roll back until the abs are engaged. Squeeze the knees together. Inhale, exhale, and curl. Exhaling as you pull. 8 more. Upper body stays very still, abs are engaged, knees are together, squeeze them together. 4 more. Last one. Now, sitting up tall, legs go straight out in front, sit evenly on both sit bones, shoulders are down, arms are long by your side. You may need to take off a cord here for chest expansion. In fact, I'm going to because I want more range. So the goal is to work the triceps as we open the chest. So arms are long, sweep the floor, pull, hold, release. Keep the neck long and the shoulders down. Exhaling as you pull. Feel the chest opening. Make sure you're sitting evenly on both sides of your bottom. Four more. And release. Put both straps down. I'm going to turn the other way for the mermaid. Again, you can do this with your feet on the floor. You can also do it with your legs extended. The goal is to stretch the entire side body. So left arm on the bar, right arm stretched out. Relax the neck and shoulders. Push away from the bar. I'm sorry, first take the red cord off. Sorry, okay. Reach, stretch. Keep pushing. Keep that hip down to push the right hip down into the platform, reaching with your right arm. And inhale and come up. And again, reaching. A little deeper. And inhale and come up. And one more. Reach. Stretching. Push the hip away. Reach with the arm. And now rotate. Bring the right arm to the bar. Right shoulder rotates around to face the floor. Right hip comes off. Push away and stretch. One more deep breath. Go deep into the hip. And now take the right arm and reach across to the other side of the reformer, looking under the left arm. One more deep breath. And inhale and unwind. And come up. Good. Now on the 2 black cords or whatever you were for your arms for the rotator cuff, we were kneeling. So we're going to go back into kneeling. Pick up that front strap with the back arm. If you were sitting, it's fine. And pull the elbow into your side. And exhale and pull across your belly. The forearm goes from 90 degrees to 180 across your belly. Keep the shoulders down and relax. Neck is long, glutes are engaged, belly is engaged. The rotator is doing the work. One more. Now keep the forearm across the belly, using the pec, pull out, and keep the shoulder down and pull. Shoulder is down and back. Last one. And now we're going to add the twist. Twisting from the back of the room to the center of the room. One more. Keep the hips facing forward. Good. All right, put this down, step off, touch your toes, and let's see where you are for hamstring flexibility. Okay, so that's your own measurement. You're going to step carefully up onto the reformer. I like to be about 4 inches in front of the shoulder pads, hip width apart, so my feet are over the rails of the reformer tracks. My hands are shoulder width apart, thumbs and fingers are on the same side of the bar, flat feet. I'm going to bend at the waist and lift my tailbone to the ceiling as I reach back and my arms are long, my head is relaxed. So my body's making a V. I'm going to push away with my legs to open up the V. The upper body doesn't move. Using my pelvic floor, I'm going to pull the platform forward, closing the V, lifting my tailbone to the ceiling. And again. So the V closes as the upper body gets closer to the lower body as you bring your feet forward. Push evenly up with both buttocks. Let's do the last 6 with our big toes lifted. One more. And come all the way in. Good. Bring the hands to the platform if you can. Bend at the knees. Upper body is now over your thighs. Exhale as you lift the tailbone to the ceiling, keeping the upper body where it is. And bend the knees. And one more. Push the tailbone up. Last one. And push. Very good. Look up, grab the bar, and step off. You can touch your toes again and see if you gain some length. And not only in your hamstrings, but in your lower back, you should feel a lot more flexibility. Okay, we're going to do some lunges now to open up the hip flexor. So Eve's lunge, kneeling. So we kneel. So there's not a lot of weight in the kneeling leg. It's all in the front foot, and that foot is by the stand or the foot of the reformer. So think of the line from your hip to hip that stays straight and it doesn't tip or tilt. It stays like that. So all you're doing is lowering the hips to the floor, and as that happens, the back leg goes back. And inhale and come up a little bit using the thigh that you're standing on, and go deeper into the lunge and get a little more stretch in the front of that other hip. And one more. Inhale and come up a little further. And now deeply goes deep into the lunge as you can, keeping the hips forward. Find where it's tight. We often have one side tighter than the other, so pay attention to that. Keep the hips in alignment and just look up. Stretch deep into the front of that psoas. Nice, come back to the center. Now you're gonna rotate your upper body away and you're gonna get deep into the hip in a different way. Breathe into it. Nice, come back to the center. And now straighten the front leg and work on this hamstring. Breathe into it. I like doing the splits. One more breath, deep. Look at where it's tight. Is it behind the knee? Is it in the hamstring? The calf muscle? The foot can come off the floor. The toes can come off the floor. And now, using your glutes and your belly, you're gonna come forward, bringing the weight back into that front foot and come out of the stretch and go to the other side. So when you get really good, ideally you should be able to do this without holding onto anything. So that's the challenge. Don't put all the weight in your hands. So a little bit lower. Inhale, come up, go deeper. Deep into that hip lunge. Feel where it's tight. And with the hips in alignment, look up. And come back to the center. Now carefully rotate the upper body away. And come back to the center. And now straighten that front leg. Lift the toes off the floor. Just work on where it's tight behind the leg. Is it behind the knee, in the hamstring? Try not to lose the relationship between your hips. And one more deep breath. And come forward and out of the stretch. We'll sit sideways on the platform, sitting evenly on both sit bones. Feet are directly underneath your knees in alignment with your hip. You're going to take the right ankle, put it on the left knee. And right away, you can feel the tightness in your glute and your bottom. That's your piriformis. We're going to try to stretch it. So you can do it by hugging the knee towards you and just reaching forward over the knee. Evenly, keeping the weight in both buttocks the same. And keep reaching. So this gets nicely into the attachment of the piriformis on the leg, in the hip. But if you push the knee away a little bit and reach forward, you're going to get deeper into the piriformis on the spine. Breathe into it, let it go. Feel the lower back release. One more deep breath. Very good, and change legs. So make sure you're sitting evenly on both buttocks. I'm going to hug my knee towards me first and lean forward. Definitely tighter on this side. That's the side you want to work on. Tighter side. So when you're releasing tightness, you're not letting go of all the other muscles. Abs are still engaged. Everything is still working. And now push the knee away a little bit and reach forward. One more deep breath, let it go. Nice. Okay, very good. Thank you for joining the meeting.